I want everybody in the comment section of this video and in the live chat to take a breath. All right? Breathe in, breathe out. You remember that song? What was that? Breathe in, breathe out. Kanye West with featuring Ludacris. Okay? Yeah, I'm old school. It's early 2000s, man. The reason I want you to take a breath is because we got to talk about something. Friday, Jameson Williams got suspended. We know this. Shout out to my guy, Detroit Lions Forum. He sent me a picture of what is posted in the locker room. I didn't think to put that picture on my computer. Okay? So I am going to read to you, instead of showing you what it says, I'm going to read to you what this sign says. Okay? And this is from hold on, wait a minute, because I might be able to send this to my Twitter. And then if I do it that way, y'all can see it. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to save this photo. I'm going to send it to myself and see if I can bring it in to this broadcast. But Jameson Williams, man, okay? Sir Richard, that's what I was about to say. J-Mo was at fights tweeting and his boys were talking about gambling. That's what I was going to say, okay? Oh, man. We might have to have a discussion. And the reason I want y'all to breathe is because some of y'all are y'all a little touchy when it comes to J-Mo. Y'all don't want to admit defeat. You don't want to admit that when you're wrong or when something could definitely be the case. Now, I'm not saying that it is, okay? I'm not saying that this is the case, but I think with the gambling situation, I think it is time to admit that we may have a problem, okay? So I was able to bring this on the feed. I can't blow it up, though, so that's a problem. Okay, I'll just do this. All right, so let me bring this in. Shout out to my guy, Mr. Poole. Y'all not going to be able, let me see, can I blow this up so y'all can see it? Okay, I can. Okay, cool. This is the best I can do, y'all. All right, so I'm going to bring this in here, and I want you to tell me, we're going to read what this says. Notice to the National Football League. Now, these signs are literally, this is coming from a Facebook account. It says this sign is literally next to the door when you walk into the locker room. I took this myself at Ford Field while on tour. Where does it say no gambling at all? Now, that's not what happened with Jameson Williams. So let's see what this says. To the National Football League personnel, bribes and gambling. Among the types of conduct detrimental to the NFL and professional football that can cause for serious penalties are the following: accepting a bribe or gambling, or agreeing to throw a fix a game or to illegally influence the outcome, failing to promptly report any bribe offer or any attempt to throw or fix a game or to illegally influence its outcome, betting on any NFL game, associating with gamblers or with gambling activities in the manner tending to bring discredit to the NFL. Any such conduct may result in penalties up to and including a fine or suspension from the NFL for life. Oh my God. Well, on here it does not say that Jameson Williams, or you can't place a bet from a NFL facility or with the team. So my thing is, that information must have been said at the rookie symposium. And that's why Brad Holmes said that we have to make sure that Stanley and Jameson are very, familiar with the rules. Now, here's the whole point of this video, all right? J-Mo was at the fight. J-Mo's living his life. He's living his life, and you're supposed to. He just turned 22. You're supposed to, right? But you ever had a situation where you ever heard the phrase lay low? You know what I mean? If something happens, you might need to lay low. If you're a famous person and you have something publicly happens, a lot of times the person will lay low. Now, I want to ask the chat section and the comment section, playback in video form, what do you think of the fact that Jameson Williams has not said anything personally? Do you believe that he should, or do you believe that he should have just left it up to his agency? All right. Nah, I ain't seeing enough sketchy things from J-Mo to jump to that. What, we talking about trading? J-Mo might want to delete social media off his phone for a minute. He's messing up, no doubt. One of the worst things he could do so early in his career. He should leave it up to his agency, but not post him at the fight. Not only that, they talking about betting on the fight. It was almost like it was done on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I listen. I'm gonna say it. I don't know this kid. I'm like, bro, if he saw me now, he'd probably be like, you the dude that be talking about me on YouTube. Like, he'll know who I am now. But is it possible? Is it possible that Jameson Williams could flame out? And I'm not talking about the NFL. I'm talking about with the Detroit Lions. Is it possible? I believe that it is, because he is not trying to lay low. Okay, his agency, because this is the maturity that we be talking about, right? All right. If I know I did something wrong, I would ask my public relations department, hey, listen, I love what y'all said, but let me get out there. Prepare me a statement. If you don't think I can dome it, okay, prepare me, give me some bullet points. But that's me as a 22-year-old man. That's me as a 43-year-old man. They want to hear from me. We don't want to hear from Jameson's agency. You know what comment I got all weekend? When are we going to hear from Jameson? You know why people want to hear from Jameson? Because they want to know if the kid is sincere about his apology. Okay? And when you show up at a fight, you go live on IG in the very weekend of you being suspended from the National Football League, and you haven't said anything, it is a cause it's not a good look. Now, people have been canceled for less than what Jameson Williams did this past weekend. We live in that society. You can call it soft. You can call it whatever you want to. That's just the reality. You get canceled for far less things than Jameson Williams done this weekend, right? My question to you is this. Is there a problem with Jameson Williams? As long as his production on the field is not changed in any way, then we good, right? We good. You know who I think about? You know who would be a good mentor for this kid right here? Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders will be fantastic. And I'm hoping that the Lions can bring Calvin Johnson back in this fold. Michigan made. Okay, I'm going to address this comment because you pushing me, and I want to give you some love, all right? Says, so just because he gets suspended, he's not allowed to have fun. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. And even though you be in here clowning, bro, I love that you keep coming back, all right? But I'm going to clown you back. What I'm saying is if you do something, okay, Jalen Carter is on probation. You know what that means, right? That means that for the next 12 months, Jalen Carter cannot engage in the activity that got him on probation. Otherwise, he does jail time. All right? In public opinion, Jameson Williams is on a sort of probation. Now, it might not be with all the fan base, but it's with the majority of them. Us grown folks, this young man is on probation. I had people already talking about trading him. I put out a poll, and 11% of the fan base that took the poll is ready to trade him. They don't want nothing to do with the kid and the shenanigans that he's been involved in thus far. And guess what, fellas, ladies and gentlemen? I can't defend this guy. I cannot defend Jameson Williams. And I will not defend him at all. So what I'm saying is maybe he should lay low. Maybe he should, before he posts on IG, maybe he should post an apology. If he can't do that, then maybe he should just go to the game, don't post. That's all I'm saying. So, Jameson Williams has some growing up to do. We know this. Did he know? We don't know. Did he know what he was doing was wrong? But if somebody keeps engaging in a certain type of behavior, if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. It's not a bear, right? So for whatever Jameson Williams, and like I said over the weekend, Friday's video, this guy has to make a choice. He has to make a choice. But let me know in the comments below. Jameson Williams, how do you feel about this whole thing?